Hello everybody, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today's pick a card is a message just for you from Spirit. So a message you need to hear right now, something Spirit needs to get across to you, get a message to you in one way or another. So for pile 1 here, we have the Hematite. Pile 2 is Jade. And pile 3 is Amethyst. Okay, and as always on this channel, I allow Spirit to guide me from beginning to end. Nothing is pre-picked or pre-planned. Everything is guided by Spirit in the moment. All right, so I'm going to give you guys some time to meditate on your cards, and I will see you in your pile. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading today. Today is a message just for you from Spirit, okay? Something Spirit needs to get across to you. Spirit needs to let you know about. Okay, so you guys were attracted to the Hematite. All right, I'm going to put your stone just to the side here. And you guys got card 43, overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. Okay, so this card is basically, it talks about having, you're in a period where you're receiving so much. So you're in a time of receiving, of a lot of abundance or a lot of help coming your way, and you're about to receive, or you are receiving a lot right now. So it's very positive, it's a very good thing, but it can sometimes cause overwhelm because you're like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden all these things are flooding in, right? And so we can almost get caught up, or is like, is this too good to be true? Is this really happening? And it can even trigger a bit of worry or anxiety. And so Spirit just wants to just ease you into this and say, look, this is good, okay? This is good. You deserve this. They want you to kind of detach from the whole world, what everyone else, what's happening on a global scale, and to just focus on you and your life and the positive things that are happening for you at this moment. Because if we can get too overwhelmed with what's happening with everyone else and all of these things that are happening around the world, okay, it can kind of it can bog us down. It can make us feel worried when we don't need to feel worried. Okay, they just want you to focus on you and what's happening in your life and all the blessings that you're receiving right now, and to just be grateful, be in your own space, in your own universe at this moment, because that way you will feel the abundance, you will feel the gratitude, you will feel the positivity that's trying to come in for you. Okay, and it's just like a floodgate has opened up and all this stuff, and you're like, oh my gosh, like what's happening? You know, it might be a lot to deal with, but at the same time, it's like these are all things for you that are good for you, that are going to help you out. Okay, and so you can enjoy this, okay? And Spirit is telling you, please enjoy this time. Please enjoy all of these blessings that are trying to come into your life, into your world, because they are blessings. They are here for you to help you. And try not to get too overwhelmed. Just try to be like, oh wow, things are really working out right now. Like there's a lot here for me, and just try to be in that gratitude, in the moment, in what's happening, in all the good that's surrounding you right now specifically. Okay, because we can get caught up in the world and what's happening with everyone else, but Spirit just wants you to focus on you and your life at this moment, okay? And really, really just enjoy and relish. Go swimming, swim in that abundance, swim in these blessings, okay? Be grateful for all of these things. All right. Yeah, bittersweet. Okay. And wisdom. You have the doves twice. So, yeah, I really think the spirit is guiding you into a place of peace. They just really want you to try to connect in with peace and in with just this like heart-filled, like, yes, this is good, you know. It might feel bittersweet, like it might feel stressful to have all of these things or all of this help or all this attention, whatever it is for you, but it is a blessing, okay? And the spirit and God is trying to bless you right now in a big way. And so they just really want you to ground earth, like just ground yourself in the moment and in the gratitude of all of these earthly blessings that are happening, and you know, use your deeper intuitive wisdom, your earthly wisdom, to say, look, there's a lot of good happening for me right now. And so don't try not to get too caught up in the emotion or in the overthinking or in, you know, thinking, well, you know, what if the other shoe drops or all these people in the world don't have what I have, you know, it, or just trying to come up with negative things of like, oh, this might not last, or oh, well, if I get this, it'll come with this. It's like, don't worry about all those things. Just enjoy the moment. Enjoy this time of receiving and this time of plenty, okay? Because it can be overwhelming, all right? But so your advice basically is to ground yourself in it and say, look, I am here. My 2 feet are on this floor. Things are happening in a beautiful way for me, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna take it moment by moment. I'm not gonna think too far ahead in the future. I'm not gonna think about all these other things I don't have control over right now. I am just going to enjoy today. I'm going to enjoy what I've been receiving or what I'm receiving currently or will be. And yeah, just, it's like, take it just day by day and moment by moment. And that's how you're going to get the most joy and the most, the most plenty and joy out of these blessings and out of these things. Okay. All right. Actually, Spirit is calling me to, I'm going to read this one out of the book. They keep bringing my attention to it. So all right. It says, wisdom is knowing the difference between a calculated risk and stupidity. The legend: one day a young sagebrush asked his grandfather how to grow old with wisdom. The elder answers, we must learn from our mistakes. Before you worry about something, ask yourself if it will be important in the future. Enjoy your present form, as we all change with time. And that's what I was picking up, is try not to think about the future or so far ahead, because everything changes, and you really can't control or predict anything. You really just be with what is today and enjoy today, okay? Because worrying about some far away or imaginable or what if, it only brings you unnecessary stress and worry, and it takes you out of the present moment, and it doesn't allow you to enjoy the blessings that are currently trying to be present in your life, okay, that are trying to give to you, the universe is trying to give to you, and you're so worried about what might happen that you're missing the enjoyment of the now, okay? So it says, is there some wise counsel that you have sought only to ignore it? Are you trying to do things alone? A solution may come from those more experienced than yourself. Stay in the present moment and do not let your thoughts jump ahead, right? That's exactly what we were talking about. Personal inquiry. Do I go with my heart or against it? Am I ready to live in leadership? Key ideas: wise counsel, focused energy, honoring yourself, contribution, being chosen, contentment, transformation. Yeah. If you want to do this meditation, it says, imagine yourself at a huge campfire. The great servant approaches and his energy radiates towards you. He speaks to you not with words, but with energy. Allow the wisdom of the message to reach you. When you have received the message, the great servant will depart. When you are ready, come back to your reality. What was his message? Okay. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, it's like earthly wisdom is to know that the now is the only place that exists, and that we must, to enjoy our lives to the fullest, to enjoy our blessings, we must be in this present moment, and knowing that we cannot control the future, knowing that the future changes all the time, and that we really, all you can do is be with what is, and enjoy today, enjoy what's happening now. And in that, you have a better, you create a more pleasant future, but only that way. But worrying about what hasn't happened or what might happen really takes you out of the blessings. So there's so much blessings trying to be presented and served to you. And so just please enjoy them. Okay. All right. Yeah, look at that, the sun. This is the best card to show the presence of the now. Okay, the joy of the now. It's the sun. It's being present with the happiness and what is, and letting our innocence, letting our inner child lead the way, right? Creating joy and realizing the joy in the present, in the small moments that are happening, in the small gifts that are being presented to us and shown to us. Okay, it's having fun, having more fun, being more lighthearted, being more present. Okay, even for the small wins or the small blessings. Okay, and maybe there's a lot going on around you. Let it all happen. Okay, there's no point in thinking about all of it. Think about what's right in front of you. You know, the task that you're doing at this moment, the task that you're, or the thing that you're doing. Who you're present with in that moment. Really enjoy that. Be present with that. Okay, that's how you're going to feel the most free and happy and enjoy. And then we have this 7 of Cups with projections. Okay, this is when we get in our heads too much. When we get, and we come out of the present moment, we get in our heads, we can project feelings of anger, or we're projecting worries onto the future or onto other people, which that aren't truly there. And we're just creating, dramas, or we're creating things in our mind that aren't really there in our present moment. In our present moment, it's happiness, it's joy, it's love. There's so much to be grateful for. There's so much to be with and be in love with, right? And be thankful for. There's so much love and joy happening. But when we get in our heads and we're looking into the future, or we're trying to figure out how this will happen, or in what way this will happen, or, you know, all of the possibilities, or how this will go off, or how this will be taken, it brings us out of the present, and it actually we project our worry, we project our fear onto those we love, or that creates a vision of our reality that is an illusion, or it's clouded with worry, when the reality of it is joy. It is actual happiness, and there's so much here for us. There's so much working out for us, right? So we have to get out of the overthinking mind, out of the what ifs. How will this play out in the future? Oh, if I, what if, all the what ifs. What if this happens? What if this falls apart? Or what if this doesn't work out? Or, it's great now, but, down the line, just be here. Just enjoy here. Okay, that is your guidance. And look at that. We have the 2 of Wands as possibilities. Okay, it's soaring above our problems, and it's being present. Okay, and it's knowing that our lives are expanding in a really positive way. okay, that possibilities are actually happening for us, that the world is opening up to us, and to just be in that warmth and that presence and looking above, okay, taking ourselves out of the day-to-day drama, or taking ourselves out of our mind, and just saying, look, things are actually starting to work out for me. Things are actually like brightening up, and there's a lot of good in my world, and to enjoy that, okay, to enjoy that, to rise above the worry and the thoughts and the stress, okay, to ground ourselves. It's interesting because we're grounding ourselves in the now, while we can say, look, when I look above my thoughts and my worries, there's so much working out for me. There's a lot of blessings here. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of good things happening in my life. And so I have to get out of the mind, out of the overworking, overthinking, out of the what ifs, okay? Open up your thoughts, free your mind, and just go into gratitude. Go into the body and just say, I'm here now and things are good. I'm looked after, right? I have enough food in my fridge to feed myself. I have a place, I have warmth, I have good friends, or I have family. Like, there's so much here. Like, maybe you're getting, a lot, your money is increasing, okay? It's like there's just so much for me to be grateful for and happy about. And so I'm just going to focus on that. And that is really, every day is going to make your mood increase. It's going to help your relationships around you, okay? Because you're actually seeing the positives about what's happening. And so it'll make your interactions more positive, because you're not coming out of worry. You're not like, well, where were you? Or, well, okay, well, I know this bill is paid, but what about the next bill? What about, and that will project worry and stress onto the people around you, or onto your relationships, or just cloud your vision with worry when it doesn't need to be there. Okay, it really doesn't need to be there. All right, more. Okay, we're going to take 2 for now. All right, so we have the Strength card. This is spiritual strength. And we have the 2 of Wands again. So you have that twice, okay? So yeah, so at this moment, there might be new possibilities coming in for your life. There might be new choices and decisions. There might be some of you guys might be deciding on a new place, a new job. There might be portals or doors opening up for you. Okay, and I think it's because that you have really gained and have grown in your spiritual strength. But they're saying use those tools, okay, to move yourself in the highest possible way, to make these decisions grounded, coming from a grounded place, coming from a very wise place. All right, we don't have to unground ourselves when there's a lot happening. In fact, it's the best when we can ground ourselves in the moment to make the best possible decisions going forward. Okay, there might be a lot of doorways opening up for you at this time. There might be a lot of new decisions to be made, or a lot of, new possibilities happening in your life. And so we can be overwhelmed with all of these doors. Maybe there's a lot of choices as far as, maybe new jobs or new careers. Where do I, which door do I choose? It might be a little bit of overwhelm as far as decisions or choices being presented to you. So we really have to then practice the strength that we've built, our spiritual strength, that we can face anything that we come across going forward. You have the spiritual strength, you have the mental, you have the physical strength. You don't have to worry about 5 steps ahead. All you have to do is say, this is my choices being presented to me today. These are what I'm going to deal with. That is how you're going to get, into the best decisions, but also that's how you're going to be able to be grounded and not overwhelmed. okay, when all of these things present themselves to you, because typically we don't get presented things all in one day, right? We make small decisions every day, all right? So that's all you have to focus on. Use your power of meditation, use the power of breath, of quieting the mind, of being present, so that you can say, okay, what's being presented to me today, right? What choices do I have to make today in this moment? Okay, don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about the choices 5 days from now. Think about today. What is presenting to you in this moment? And that is all you have to focus on. All right, that's all you have to focus on going forward. Don't overwhelm yourself, okay? They will present themselves when it is time. And you do not have to pre-plan. You do not have to look so far ahead, okay? That will cause you stress. All right. We have Judgment with Truth. Wow, we have Destiny. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Hangman with Sacrifice. So you have 3 major arcanas here, which tells me there is a major shift happening in your life. Okay. And sorry, this was the 9 of Wands. This was not the Strength card. This is the 9 of Wands. This tells me, okay, that there is a major awakening happening in your life. You are becoming anew. Life is up leveling for you because you have gained in strength. You have gained in experience. You have come into a new place of healing, into a new perspective. Okay, there's been a lot of sacrifices made on your part, and you have changed. You have grown in such a beautiful way. In such a way now that the world is opening up for you in new and exciting and expansive new ways. Okay, so these things that are happening are very, very positive for you. They're for your growth. They're because you have grown and because you have shown such strength and honor and courage. Okay, you have really grown spiritually. So you're having a spiritual awakening. Your life is now, it's time for you to expand. It's time for you to grow. It's time for you to move into the next level of experience. And so that's why there might be a lot changing or happening in your life. Okay, you might have gone from feeling like nothing's moving or nothing's shifting, nothing's changing, to now so much is presenting itself to me. There's so much changing and coming in, and that can be overwhelming for sure. Okay, so especially at this time where there's so much coming in and changing, and there's so many choices to be made, we need to just take it day by day, because these are blessings and they are for you, and they are going to make your life better and easier and more abundant, okay, and more positive and more happy. All right, but we just can't think too far ahead. We have to be present with the day, okay, with what's happening, and being grateful for what's happening. And this is great. You know, I've been wanting this a long time, and it's happening. And so I'm not going to think too far in the future. I'm just going to be here today. Wow, what a blessing. I'm going to celebrate these blessings that are happening in my life, and I'm going to feel in joy. I'm going to say thank you to the universe. I'm going to say thank you to God. I'm going to say thank you to myself for getting me to this point, okay, for growing and learning and reaching these positive places within myself, within my heart, and therefore seeing it now be reflected in my outer world. Okay, I've gone through so much. And when we've gone through so much, we can say, oh, when's the other shoe going to drop? Or maybe this is just another lesson. Maybe this is just going to, hurt me in the end. But that's not the case now. It's totally changing. It's totally shifting. And we just have to know that we are being blessed, and that this is a normal, thing in our lives to happen, that we are deserving of blessings, that we are deserving of good things and happiness in our lives. And that's what the universe is trying to show us and give to us now. They're like, look, you've sacrificed. You've done the tough stuff. You've really grown and you've changed. Okay. And so now you're ready to expand. You're ready to grow. And life is going to now give back to you in beautiful ways. Okay. And so enjoy this journey, enjoy this new level of existence and of this new cycle of your life. Okay. Just enjoy. Just keep enjoying. And it might, it might be a little weird at first to be like, oh, wow, things are really working out for me. Right. And so you just have to get used to saying thank you. Get used to receiving good things. Get used to things working out for you. It might be a slow and steady process. That's okay. But try to be in the body, grounded in the moment as much as possible. Remind yourself, these are good things happening for me. Right? And my life is getting better and better each and every day. My life is getting more positive. My abundance is growing each and every day. I'm becoming more prosperous, right? And I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. And it's just going to keep growing and expanding with me. All right. Pile number 1, that was your reading today, and it was beautiful. I loved it. Please enjoy these moments. Enjoy all of these blessings that are coming into your life. It's so beautiful. And God and the universe just want to shower them upon you and want to just say, congratulations, you've done so much. You've grown. You've shown such strength and courage in your life. And we just want to rain blessings upon you. So please accept them. Please, enjoy them. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Pile 1, for coming to your reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know in the comments and also give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading down in the description box on my website. All right, pile number 1, thank you so much again. I'll see you on the next one. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. This is a personal message for you from Spirit. So what Spirit needs to talk to you about most at this moment, what they need to share with you. If you chose this beautiful Jade, okay, I'm just going to put it right here. And you guys were attracted to card 51, Stars in the Sky, Limitless Possibility. Okay, so you guys have very real dreams being a very real possibility for you at this moment in your life. Okay, your dreams are being manifested. They are coming true. Okay, and so Spirit wants you to stay grounded, okay, in the meditation, okay, in your meditation practices, whether that be a walk or sitting in silence, okay, and they really want you to focus on the limitlessness of what is possible, not trying to, really focus too much on form, but also be grounded in your day-to-day decisions, making, just moving choice by choice, moment by moment for your highest good in the highest possible way for you. Okay, not to get too overwhelmed with the limitlessness, but just being open to the all potential. Okay, and just focusing on the best possible feelings, the best possible emotions, right? Knowing that your dreams are coming true and that Spirit is bringing you so many good things and exactly what it is that you want. And so they just want your vibration to be in the most high and loving and open, okay, so that they can pull down and bring you the highest and most divine possibility for this dream, for this reality that you're creating and co-creating with the universe. We see a bridge. It's like there's still pieces being moved and being built. And so they want you to just open your expansion, open your energy so that they can bring in as much and as resonance, like the most resonating thing within yourself, within your vibration. Okay. So there's a lot of beauty, there's a lot of dreams and big manifestations being built for you at this time. So they just want your energy to be as open and expansive as possible, so that this is not limited by anything, because that's who limits it, is it's our own, human minds, right? So try not to focus too much on form itself, but on the limitlessness of what God in the universe can manifest for you, the limitlessness of your soul, the limitlessness of possibility in this world, in the universe. Okay. So, yes, we have the Nine of Cups and we have the Knight of Wands. So there are this is big, fast energy within a dream, okay, coming true for you. And this dream, it's like, when we think of the highest, most possible dream for ourselves, it doesn't, in mine at least, right? It doesn't require me to have to work very hard. And that's what this is saying, is that your dream, you don't have to visualize you having to work so hard for it. You can visualize you being able to relax into it, right? Relax into the reality that things can happen easily for you, right? That possibilities, there is limitless possibilities. And so you can open yourself to the possibility of having a dream come very easily, okay? Come as easily as snapping your fingers, or as easily as sitting down and having a drink, right? It's like, this doesn't have to be you having to work so hard. You can relax and have things happen for you, okay? You can relax and have dreams happen and have money come to you easily while you sleep, right? So it's those things. And then we have the Knight of Wands. And I'm getting, just with this Knight specifically, is that there's fast. It's happening fast. The Knights can represent action, but this one specifically doesn't give me that, because it looks like such an easy movement. We don't see the horse. We see almost energy. We see soul. We see an arrow. It's movement. It's just easy flowing movement with, speed and intensity into a relaxed state, right? Meaning that we can break old paradigms of having to physically work so hard. That's part of the limitlessness. That's part of this possibility that Spirit wants to open our minds to, that things can happen easily and quickly and move for us, right, in positive ways that are going to make us more comfortable. It's going to make life easier, more peaceful, and more abundant, right, in our lives, without us having to break our backs, without us having to work long hours, and overwork ourselves or overtire ourselves. It's like we really can enjoy our lives to the fullest while, having a dream come true, while having abundance in our lives, and truly enjoying this experience, truly enjoying our lives here. Okay, so I'm just going to grab more. Beautiful. Okay, so we have the World and we have Death. So completion and transformation. Your transformation is complete. Okay? It's like you've gone through, you're the phoenix rising. There's a major transformation that you've been in. Okay? And it's like the last piece of the puzzle is now being placed, where there's a huge completion of a transformational process that you've been in. Okay? And we see very similar imagery here of spiritual learning, of spiritual expansion, of transformation. And you're ready now. You're ready to have a big completion. You're ready now to have a dream being built in your life. Okay, and so it's like you've realized yourself to a new degree. And therefore, your life is going to be realized to a new degree. And you really are having a dream being manifest in your world, because you have your your view of what is possible is different now, because your view of yourself is different now, and your tools and how to create things in your life has changed. And so it's like your mind has opened up, you have transformed, right? You are now the phoenix that has risen, okay, from the depths, from the darkness. And it's like you've realized all of these things, you have all of these new tools now. And so it's like, use those to open up the possibilities, use those to really expand your mind, expand your dream, expand who you are and what you can hold. So it's expanding our energy to be able to hold more and contain more of a dream, more ways in which that dream can occur, right? And you do not have to, because if you imagine form, it kind of limits, right? It creates, well, okay, I'll give you an example. You might say, okay, I want a house. Okay, I want a house. And so you imagine a house, but your imagination of what a house or what you could have as a house might be limited by the number in your bank account, or it might be limited by what your past experience of what a house is, or what you believe you deserve as a house. So they want you to kind of just not limit this, open it up to, I am open to all possibility of what God, what the universe wants to show me, wants to bring to me, right? The number in my bank account might be limited by what I believe is possible. And so I'm going to open up to the infinite number of dollars that the universe wants to bring to me. Open it up to that extent. Open it up to, an entire land, okay? Even if it doesn't end up that way, don't attach yourself to it, but open up to the limitless number of possibilities in which can come through and how it can come through, okay? And don't imagine yourself having to work very hard for this. Just imagine it being there and occurring. And oh my gosh, all of these, this huge number, this infinite number, I can't even imagine the number, it's so big, right? It's so that there is a completion of a transformation, of a process of transformation that is now completing. And what's now happening is a dream is becoming a reality, a grounded reality is being built in our lives. And so just staying open, just knowing that the universe is completing something on our behalf, is creating something, on our behalf. Oh my gosh. 9 of Cups again, okay? A fulfillment of wishes. You have a wish, a big wish being fulfilled. Look at this overflow. 2 waterfalls, okay? 2 waterfalls in a treasure chest, not just one. So it's exaggerating, it's accentuating the energy of overflow, okay? Of receiving more than you even thought was possible, okay? And just open yourself to the overflow. Open yourself to the flood of blessings, okay? That the universe, just open and receive, and just imagine yourself receiving more and more and more, and being, it's like Niagara Falls, like open yourself to the Niagara Falls of receiving, okay? And even bigger than that. This is 2 Niagara Falls. So, the Buffalo and the Niagara, the Canadian and the US side, right? It's like, just keep opening to as much flow, as much blessings that you can possibly, that your mind can expand to. It's like, keep expanding. Do the practice of expanding your outward flow of energy. Open your arms, open it wider and wider beyond the earth, beyond, the universe as you know it. Like, keep it going. Because there is a true fulfillment of a wish, of a big wish being fulfilled, occurring in your life right now. Okay, 3rd eye chakra, exactly. Your visualization, right? Visualize yourself receiving more than you ever thought was possible. And just, it's everything that you want plus extra, okay? Anything that you thought was possible, add on times 10. Okay, just keep it going, keep it expanding. They just really want you to visualize everything that you want plus more, like expand your possibility of what you thought was possible. Okay, because that's what they want to bring you. They really do want to break you out of a limited place of thinking into more. So that will be your practice, okay? That is your practice at this moment. Because while it's being built, while it's occurring, while you're receiving, expand your beingness, expand your capacity to hold, okay? So that you can receive more and more and more, because it's in the process of happening. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups, the Therapist. Three of Pentacles, works. It's in the works. See, it's being built. Okay, so they want you to enter your imagination space. They want you to enter this emotional space of expansion. The water, right? The water, the overflow. Fill your cup, expand your basin, right? You could even imagine yourself as a body of water, right? Expanding and expanding as big as the ocean, beyond the ocean, deep and wide, okay? Just keep filling it and filling it and filling it, okay? And that will fill your heart. That will fill your possibility of what is possible, of how high this tower can be built, okay? If you can receive more of this, the works, what's in the works right now, what's being built for you right now, will just keep expanding. It'll get bigger and bigger and taller, more grand, more, more you, more loving, right? And it might not even be, it doesn't have to just be finance, but it's like, but how much love can occur in your life, right? How much peace you can hold, how much, how many just loving experiences can you have in your life? How much travel can you have, right? How much beauty you can hold? How much creativity can you hold and experience? Okay, so yeah, it's just this cup overflow being filled. Okay, we're going to go back to this deck. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups, emotional withdrawal. And we have the Five of Pentacles, financial and material changes. So the Eight of Cups talks about moving on from something. We need to move away from lack. We need to move away from lack, from limited thinking, from limited beliefs of what we deserve, of what can occur in our lives, of what we can achieve and hold. Okay, that is the past version of us. That is what we are moving away from. We need to withdraw our energy from lack mentality, from insecurity, from I don't deserve. That is what we're moving away from. We are moving out of that space. And the space we're now entering is limitless possibility, is limitless receiving, is limitless blessings, okay, in the most miraculous way. Open yourselves to the miracles of what you can occur, to miracles beyond your mind's imagination, okay, to what beyond what you can describe or visualize or see, just opening to the possibilities of what God can create, of what the universe can create, which is so much more beyond than what our minds can see, can imagine, and can, believe that is real. Okay, so just put it in the hands and just open your vessel. Open. Deepen your ocean of receiving. Okay, allow this to happen. Withdrawal from lack. Don't let the thoughts of lack or insecurity enter your space. Okay, enter your mind. You really are in a time of great receiving, of a wish, of many wishes being brought to you. Okay, and so if you ever feel yourself going back into lack, going back into limited thinking, withdrawal from that space, go into a space of peace, of meditation, of going for a walk, okay, and just do the practice of opening your vessel, of trusting that God is really bringing you to somewhere and something that is beyond what you can conceive, okay, and just bring into that expanding your heart space, expanding your being, expanding your mind, receiving, going to that feminine receptive mode where you feel at peace. And I know that I am going to receive more and more and more as the days and the moments go on, and that I'm containing more love, and I'm containing more light, and I contain more possibility, and I contain more blessings, more abundance. And open your arms and lift your chest to the sky and lift your head to the sky and just sit there and imagine your energy expanding greater and grander and circling the earth and going beyond the earth and letting all of the planets and all of the stars enter your space, enter your energy field, and it all being swallowed up by you, and you just receiving it and you just holding it in love. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay. All right, let's get some more messages here. The Fool. Okay, a new beginning. We're starting from a new point. Okay, we're moving away from the past, from what was, from this lack and limited thinking and limited being, right? Limited everything. And we're coming into a brand new beginning where we ourselves are fresh and new, and our lives are coming into a place of where our wishes are being fulfilled, where our dreams are coming true, okay? And we can have fun and we can enjoy. Nine of Swords and the Hanged Man. So they want you to come out of overthinking. They want you to come out of the practices that would keep you, not feeling too serious, overthinking. Come out of that time, okay? Come out of that time and come into the Fool. And the Fool is no mind, basically. It's going in heart first. It's going in with complete trust that where I'm being led, that this leap of faith that I'm taking is leading me to my wish, is leading me to more blessings, okay? And even if at the moment you feel like you're still in this in-between space or this liminal space where things are being built, or where I'm still in a place of maybe non-movement, okay, that's where it's like your mind can overwork itself. Your mind can trick you into, oh, I'm it's not happening or it's not occurring. Okay, they're saying there is a new beginning. There is a leap of faith. They're saying come into more silliness, come into your inner child, come into deep trust and faith that this is working out for you, that is happening in your highest possible, for your highest possible favor here. Okay, it's just when we get too much in the thoughts, okay, we need to see a new perspective. We need to put on rose-colored glasses, quite literally, and see the world in a beautiful new way, because it is happening for us. It is the truth, okay? It is real. Okay, I'm just going to let Spirit guide me here. All right, we're going to go back to this deck. Prince of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands again with the Journalist. And we have the Three of Wands with Virtue. It's saying you are moving up. You are moving up the ladder, okay? You truly are climbing and you're having new experiences. There are new experiences coming in for you. Grounded, real experiences, okay, that are expanding you, that are expanding your knowledge, they're expanding your awareness, they're expanding who you are, they're expanding in the excitement and in the spiritual growth and in your life, okay, as a whole. This is saying you are expanding. You really are climbing this ladder, okay, of success, of life. Okay, your experiences are climbing. They're gaining. You're gaining. You're going, moving up and up and up. Okay, and so you just have to get out of the mind and into the body, into the reality of that. Okay, that things are growing, things are happening for you, and they are building. Okay, that you really are being chosen to move up in life, to move into this new into these wishes. Like, you really are coming into a time of living beyond what you could have imagined before. I love how this ladder is like cut off. Like, we don't even see the top, right? You can only see a couple steps ahead. And so you just have to trust and focus on the step you're at, but you have to trust that you are being led beyond what you can see at the moment. Okay, so you got the Sacred Gratitude card. It says reverent appreciation and prayer. Being grounded in the now and being with gratitude, okay? Being in gratitude for all that is occurring and for all that, you know, how far you've come and how much you have to go. All right, it's being in that appreciation of where you're at and of what you're receiving and of the blessings that are happening and that have yet to come. Okay, and just being so grounded here and now in that. I'm going to read this out of the book for you guys. This card brings a simple but profoundly important message to you. The woman peacefully stands alone in a quiet forest, reverently placing her hands on an ancient tree. With eyes closed, she feels a deep connection to the towering tree, truly appreciating its graceful, majestic presence in her life. This card is telling you to let go of external concerns long enough to spend some time in sacred gratitude. This reverent appreciation calls for you to pause and reflect, to truly feel the value of your life and of your earthly environment down to the depths of your very soul. This is not so much about listing all of the good things you already have, as it's about simply experiencing the wonder of being one with nature, one with your soul, and one with the planet and everything on it. This mystical approach is easy to adopt through a meditative thought, a deep breath, or a quiet smile. Be careful not to dismiss this choice as frivolous. This inwardly peaceful intention is actually a dynamic energy accelerator. Each quiet, uncluttered moment of gratitude will summon the communal grace of both the creative and magnetic forces of flowing through the world, and you can ride these energetic waves with joy. So take some time to engage in this deeper sense of gratitude now. And if this card is surrounded by actively filled, high energy cards in your spread, it's all the more important to weave these peaceful moments of grateful reflection into your daily life. Profound appreciation brings expansive and valuable results. Profound appreciation brings expansive and valuable results. Affirmation: I let go of external concerns and stop to appreciate life's deeper value. My spirit is grateful for life itself. Oh, that's beautiful. It's so appropriate here. It's like there truly is so much coming into our lives, and the more that we can be grateful for it, the more we can open up our hearts to receive and send out vibrations of gratitude, the more our dream will be expanded upon, the more we can contain. But if we're limiting what we think is possible, or our minds are limited, our minds are stuck on lack or insecurity, we're closing the door of what is possible. We're closing the door of what we can hold. So gratitude is an expander. It's an expander of our energy, and it's an expander of what we can receive. So the more that you can focus on, thank you, God, thank you, universe, thank you, thank you, thank you. sit within the heart space, open yourself to the gratitude of what is, to the gratitude of your life, then you will be able to contain more and more of this wish and dream and these blessings that are about to come in and that are wanting to come in for you. Okay, so that was your reading pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely did. I loved connecting in with this, and it was definitely helpful and pleasant for me to connect into this expanse of gratitude with you. All right, so if you did enjoy this reading, if you found it helpful, please let me know in the comments, and also let me know by giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading, pile number 2. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. This is Spirit's message to you. Their personal message just for you, something that they need to share with you at this moment and talk to you about, okay? So this is your stone. It is amethyst. I'm just going to put it here to the side. The card that you were drawn to is number 37, the Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. So this card is basically saying to you that you hold so much power within yourself and that you are actively creating your life at this time, that there are big things happening for you and that nothing can steer you off your path. You are on a straight path to your blessings. And it's also telling you not to fall back into old patterns, to basically wipe your mind of any beliefs, because any beliefs that you carry are limiting you. Okay, and so we're basically using what we have, what we've learned, to take action going forward, to take action in the highest, most possible way for ourselves, to make the most divinely guided decisions. And those are going to come from within you, because they're saying you are the magician, you are the creator of your life. Okay, you truly wield and hold the power, the divine power, to create magic and miracles in your life. And do not worry, you are on the straight path. Nothing can tip you off of that. You are on a path of beauty and love and blessings. Okay, and there might be a lot being cut out of your life. You might have to cut out some certain people, places, and things at this time. And that is only because you are moving in such a positive way that you really are believing in magic. If not anything else, believe in magic, believe in miracles right now. Like, really put all of the other beliefs to the wayside, okay, and only believe in the possibility of magic, of miracles, of limitlessness in your mind, in your life. And just know that you yourself, there's no one else here making this occur. It is you, the divine within you, okay, that you can trust, that is wielding this power, that is wielding this sword and making the decisive actions. This is a time of making the actions. It is a time of deciding going forward, who you're going to be, what your life is going to be. And just know that you will make the best, most highest decisions, okay, for you. Just have trust and have faith in yourself this time. Okay, confidence in your magic, confidence in your power to decide, confidence in what you're drawn to and where you're being drawn to and who you're being drawn to. Know and trust yourself that you will make the highest, most possible decision for yourself. This is really saying that you have the power, and this is such an honor. This is such an honor, and saying you're trusted with this power. You're trusted with the power of your own life and making the highest decisions for yourself. And so that can be, that sword can either be wielded heavily or it can be wielded light. It's all in how you're seeing it. Okay, so it's all in how you're perceiving this sword and this power that you carry. Okay, so you can either say, oh, this sword is so heavy, because that's where your mind is, or you could say, wow, these, this sword, these decisions, these things that are occurring in my life are so, it's light, it's positive, it's loving, it's easy, right? It's easy for me to wield this power. It's easy for me to make the best and highest, most decisions for myself. It's easy. All of the best possible outcomes are easy. I'm able to receive easily. It's all in your perception, okay? And so we're gonna keep going. Okay, so you have the Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. This is the perception that I was talking about. The heaviness is ending, and it's all about your perception of what's occurring. These decisions can either be a great burden upon you, or it could be very light and easy and fun. Okay, and so it's really in your own imagination. There's new things occurring. There are new things being presented to you. There is, actions that you will need to be taken going forward, that you have to be decisive. Here's you wielding the sword, right? And there'll either be a burden or there'll be a great pleasure, right? To behold, fun and imaginative and creative. And we can enjoy the process, and we can be open and young-minded and young-spirited and like a student, like a kid, right? Where we're open to the possibility, and everything is enjoyable and fun. And I'm trusting in myself. I'm trusting in the decisions. I'm trusting in my path, right? And that will end this heaviness, right? There's the 10 of Wands is ending, right? There's a heaviness or a burdensome energy ending in our lives, where we're putting down all of this heaviness. We're putting down things needing to feel, our decisions or what we're doing has to feel heavy and overloaded. And instead, we're just wielding with lightness. We're letting our inner child, we're letting ourselves have fun with the actions and the decisions and the movements forward. It can be enjoyable. It can be fun. It can be imaginative, right? We can really have a good time doing this. We don't need it to feel like we're coming up against, an opponent, or we're coming up against a big, monstrosity of a decision or a big moment in our lives. It really doesn't need to feel that way. It doesn't have to feel like a very intimidating thing, right? If we just take it moment by moment, step by step, what's in front of me that I need to that I'm playing with. Really, it really does feel like that. What am I playing with at this moment? What's bringing itself into my energy field that I'm interacting with? It's more of an interaction and a play than this big heavy decision or this big heavy occurrence. There's so much weight on it. That will only be if you perceive it that way. Okay, really, you have to, if you trust in your magic and confidence in yourself, it can really be a play of fun, right? We can have fun with this. We can enjoy it. Okay. Are we going to do more? Okay. I'm going to take some other cards here. And I also, I'm just getting the spirit is, which they've never done with this card, but it is a goldfish here. Well, it looks like a goldfish. It's a bit of a different color than a goldfish I've seen, but this is a goldfish, okay? Goldfish has like a memory of like 10 seconds, which, it makes us so in the moment, right? It makes us in the moment. It's just dealing with the moments, the moment to moment things that are in our reality. It's like we don't have to worry about 10 steps ahead. We don't have to worry about, the whole picture of, oh, what are the decisions I'm going to have to make 10 months from now, or even 2 weeks from now, or even 2 days from now. It's what's in my current world, and what, interact with that, be present with that. And that will make these decisions, these happenings, these big, moments in your life very much here and now, very much enjoyable, very playful, and it won't have to feel so heavy. All right, so we have Justice. Feeling this one. Okay. And look, we have the Magician. I love that. Magician sword, and we have the Magician. Okay. Yeah, it's like, it's trusting. Oh, I love that. And he's holding the sword here. Look, he's trusting in his sword. He's trusting in his decisions because he's balanced. He's balanced. He doesn't have to look. He doesn't have to see 10 steps ahead. He doesn't even have to see what's in front of him. He trusts his intuition. He trusts his, what's the word I'm looking for? In his discernment to make the right choice, right? He doesn't have to see so far ahead. He can trust in my discernment to make the right choices for myself, for my greater good going forward, right? With the Mage, you can trust in your taste. You can trust in your creativity, in your skill set. It's like you have really gained. And you really do, I keep feeling this taste, like you have the right taste, you have the right flow. Like he looks like a musician to me. There's a piano here. He has all the tools, all of his experience, his learned experience is surrounding him. His light of inspiration surrounds him. He's fully lit. He's fully present with the thing that is presented into him. Right? The creativity that he's focused on with the task in front of him. And he's trusting himself to use his inspiration, to use the now moment, right? And everything that he's gained to make the right notes, right? He's alchemizing a very thought form into grounded reality. And so they're saying you can trust your mind, you can trust in what you've learned, you can trust your, what's the word? Is it this discernment? There's another word I want to use. You can trust in you can trust yourself, okay? You can trust yourself in how you perceive everything that occurs that comes into your world. Everything that occurs in front of you, you can trust yourself to make the right decision. You can trust yourself to perceive this in the highest form for yourself. You can trust in your decisions. You can trust in how you'll handle everything, okay? You don't have to overwhelm yourself. You don't have to make this a big thing because it's not bigger than you. You are bigger. You are truly, truly aligned and balanced. And so everything that occurs, you really do have everything you need within yourself to create the highest, best, most possible outcome for yourself. So they really just want you to trust in your magic, trust in your majesty, trust in your genius, okay? Trust in your power to create the best, most highest outcome for you in every possible moment, in every decision that occurs to you, that comes into your world. Every opportunity that is presented to you, trust that you will turn this into the highest best possible outcome. Even if in the beginning you're like, oh no, this might, don't judge anything as good or bad because we don't always see the bigger picture. Just trust that you have done the right thing in the moment. You don't have to second guess yourself. You don't have to judge yourself. You don't have to say, oh, was that the right thing to do? You're so aligned. They're saying you are the magician. You are the alchemist. You really, whatever is given to you, you turn it into gold. You really turn it into something beneficial for you and the world as a whole. So you don't have to second guess that. You are balanced. You are wielding the magician's sword. Okay, you can trust in your decisions. You can trust in your power to make the right move. Okay, for all. Wow, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, I need to take a drink. Sorry. Okay, where are we going now? Yeah, you're really, really in harmony with the universe, with the this is very enlightened. Okay, it's enlightenment because there's no disconnect, and you don't need to feel that disconnect anymore. You don't need to feel that second guessing of, am I making the right move here? Am I perceiving this in the right way? Am I receiving what I meant to receive? Did I do the wrong thing? You don't have to second guess yourself anymore. Know that the divine is working through you, that the divine is guiding every single thing that you do. And so you can trust in how you move. You can trust in what you say, right? Even if someone doesn't like what you say, know that you said the right thing in that moment because it's going to help them out in the long run, even if they don't like it, okay? You have to trust yourself. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords with morality. We have Justice again with breakthrough. We have the Knight of Pentacles with slowing down. And we have the Wheel of Fortune with change. Again. Yeah, it's like you don't need to feel restricted by morality, by what anyone else thinks is good or bad. Okay, it doesn't apply. Okay, and it doesn't apply because you are guided by the Most High, because you are aligned and balanced within yourself. So you do not need to worry about your thoughts, your choices, your decisions. You know, by morality, by what you think is good or bad, you can drop that and know that you are truly guided in every single moment by the highest, most possible choices and decisions. Morality does not occur with you. Do you understand? You do not have to look at things as good or bad anymore. You just know that what in my inspired action in this moment was guided and it's meant to happen as it occurs. Even if in the moment it doesn't look like a positive interaction, know that that's how it needed to go down. It needed to happen that way. Okay? For the highest good of all involved. And just because it's guided doesn't mean that it's always going to be happy. It's always going to be loving. It's always going to be positive. Okay? That's not life. Life, sometimes we need to give out some kind of harsh truth. Okay? So you can trust that whatever you speak and the decisions you make are the highest ones. Okay? Look, we have justice. We have change. We have Wheel of Fortune and justice. It's occurring. It's like you are becoming the judge. You are becoming the balanced one, or you have become the balanced one. You've broken through the matrix. You've broken through the old paradigm, the old belief system, the belief system that everyone goes around believing, the morality that everyone else is chained to. You are not chained to that. Okay? These are just beliefs. These are conditioning, okay, that keep everyone in line, that keep people stuck and chained to certain beliefs that are simply untrue, okay, that are just keeping them stuck, that are keeping them from being free. You are free. You have broken out of the chains of morality. You have broken out. You can trust that everything that you do and say and feel and choose, okay, are truly guided, that are truly magic and miraculous and guided by the most divine. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is always in your favor. Okay, you are guided by the wheel. You are guided by life itself, by the energy, okay? And that can help you slow down and trust that everything you do, you do not need to rush, okay? You can really enjoy every step, knowing that it is guided by the most divine. You are not held down or restricted by morality anymore, because your beliefs have broken out of that. You have broken out of it. You are in divine balance. Divine balance means sometimes it's this and sometimes it's that. Even if someone will say, hey, that's wrong, you can trust in yourself that no, this is not wrong for me. That wrong and right are merely people's beliefs systems, because everyone's beliefs of what wrong and right is different, right? There's no set wrong and right. It is only what is right for you in the moment. And you are balanced. You've broken out of if you are breaking out of labeling this as good or bad or feeling guilty, you're breaking out of it and just knowing that you are shifting, that you are turning, that you are always guided by the divine, by the Most High, that you can feel that the peace and the knowing that that is what is guiding you at all times, and that every decision you make is gaining you, is putting you in the right decision. It is putting you in the right moment. It is putting you in the most high possible position. Whoa. This is awesome. Good for you guys. This is true, honestly. This is true enlightenment. It's truly, it's being the ultimate, justice. It's being that balance. It's being the judge. It's knowing that whatever you come up with is truly the most just thing in that moment. Okay, it is the best possible outcome for yourself, but all around you. Okay, you have become, it's not the judge as far as like you're judging people, it's as far as you are the most balanced to make the right decision. Okay, wow. And look at that. Six of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, you are truly balanced. You are truly balanced, and that's the Magician as well. It's balanced in the material and also in the spiritual. It's bringing the spiritual into the physical. And you're going to see this starting to occur because you are balanced. And when you're making all of the most balanced and high decisions, that's going to bring you into a very prosperous place in your life. Okay, it just will, because you're coming from the highest spiritual place. All right, and so it's going to reflect in your outer world. You are truly, truly the balance, the give and take, the bringing down of divine love and light into the physical realm. Beautiful. Are you kidding me? Look at that. You are balanced, dude. You're balanced. You're the angel of balance. You're 1111. You are the one and one. You are the magician. You are justice. You are the judge. You are the one trusted. You have brought yourself into a place of divine balance. So you're given every tool needed and necessary, and you can trust in your decision making. You can trust in your discernment to know which tool to use in every moment. Will I need to be this way? You don't have to overthink it. You're just naturally going to be drawn there. Okay, this is not an overthinking. This is just an inspired action. Okay, inspired trust to know that I wield the sword today. This is what I need to say, right? This is how I need to share. This is, the choice I need to make as far as what to choose within my, my creative decisions. Okay. This is how I'm moving and walking. You don't have to overthink it. It's just naturally occurring for you. You truly are the judge. You truly are balance. And we have the Hermit with solitude. Yeah, it's like you've done the inner work. You've done the research. You've really healed yourself. You've created yourself into the best possible form. You took yourself on an inner healing journey, and you gained what was there for you to gain. And so it's now you can trust you can truly trust yourself to move in the correct ways. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords with heartache and loss. We have the Fool, new beginnings. Oops. So I guess this one wanted to come out. We have the Emperor with authority. We have the sacral chakra. And we have conflict and defeat. Five of Swords. I'm just going to take another drink of water. Okay. Yeah, it's like you've really come out of, you had to learn a lot. You had to almost, it's like you've been hurt a lot in your life. You've been betrayed a lot. You've had very difficult lessons to learn, but you've learned them. Okay, you went against the grain. You went against where everyone else was moving to. And you always followed your own light. You always followed your own inner compass, even when you were being hurt because of it. Even when everyone told you you're going the wrong way, or you're doing the wrong thing, or how, this is dumb, this is stupid. You always followed your inner compass. You always followed your own light. Everyone else is running this way. You ran toward your own light, even if it didn't make sense to anyone else, or it didn't even make sense to you, right? You still followed it. Okay, you followed your inspiration. You followed your creativity. That sexual power within you. It really, you let it guide you. You let it guide you forward, and you suffered a lot because of it. You suffered in your life, but it brought you to this place of divine trust and balance in yourself, that you truly are now the one who makes the highest, best possible decisions, not because you let morality lead you, because you let some scripture lead you, you let the thoughts and beliefs of others and religions, whatever it was, or society lead you. You let your own inner light guide you over and over again. And because of that, now you have let go of everything you needed to let go of. You let go of beliefs, you've let go of people and places and things, and it was difficult, and you made sacrifices. And now you're in the space where you are trusted and you can trust yourself. That now you are free. Now you are free of what everyone else is tethered to. You are free of it because you don't listen to anyone but you. Okay, you have found yourself. You have found your true inner map to the world. You are your own authority. You can trust. You can now take this anywhere and know that every step you take is leading you to the most highest, best possible decision and the highest reality for yourself, to the most prosperity, to the most peace, to the most love. Wow. Wow. Pile 3. Holy smokes, man. This is incredible. Incredible. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is what it's about. This is what it's about. You guys are dynamos. You guys are incredible. You are balanced. You are your own judge. You are the magician wielding the sword. You can trust that. You can trust every moment, every step you take, every decision you make, every thought that you think, every word you speak is divine. You understand? Okay. You follow your own light and you never stop, because your light is the thing that is guiding you in the most high, in the best and most prosperous way, in the most spiritually enlightening way, in the most expansive way, in the most balanced way, in the most loving way. All right. Wow. That was your reading, Pile 3. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. That was incredible. And just know every step, even if it's a step into the unknown, into a new experience, that you can trust. You are your own authority. You can trust where you are leading yourself. You can trust where you take it. You can trust how you move. Okay. All right. Don't doubt. Just trust. All right, I love you guys. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated with you, if you enjoyed it. Shout out Pal 3. Okay, let me know also by giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, honestly, I don't think you need it. But if you'd like to chat, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. All right, all my love, Pal 3.